We trading stocks, y'all. Shoot, my whole goal here is financial literacy. Because everybody can do the market. Everybody can trade shares. Everybody can trade options if you know how and why. We have so many fears like, oh, it's a gamble and you just wasting your money. Nah, that's what they might want you to believe. But you do it anyway. Your 401k, you're giving it to someone to put it in the market. I'm not saying take it out because that's great. And do your own. So I got this page for you because I want you to see how I trade. And if you like it, take it. And if you don't like it, give me what you do well because I want to grow too. But here's what I know. I started back up trading 5 days ago. Made over $1,000 on the market. And one thing that they don't tell us about the stock market is trading, all right? And I know they got capital gains and all that, and that's another video down the line, right? But that $1,000, if I want to cash it out, that money is in my account by the end of the week. So I want to show you what I did to make my 1,000 and what I'm going to do to grow more of my wealth next week. And hopefully I can help you grow yours too. All right. So here's why I even started getting in the game, man. As a teacher, I'm like, man, how can I make more money? In Houston, they pay teachers well, first and foremost. You make over $60,000 as a teacher in Houston, depending on what district you're in. You still got summers off. You still got Thanksgiving break off. You still got 2 weeks of Christmas off, right? You're only working 187 days. But I was like, man, I want to keep making money. What should I do? So I heard about the stock market, invest in your stuff, long-term game. And that's what the 401k, 403b, all these money market accounts, you give it to people and let them trade. I'm like, I could do it myself. So I bought some AMD shares when they were $40 a share. I bought 40 shares of AMD and I bought one contract, one call option for AMD. In 2 days, I made about $660. Y'all, I wish I could make this up. I can't make it up. So I cashed out because I was scared. I said, whoa, ain't no way that money's mine. And that $660 was mine. And then the next day, I think I put it back in the AMD, stupid me, and I lost it very quick, plus some. I was an ignorant trader at the beginning, so I got out the game for years. And now I have financial freedom. And now I'm comfortable enough to put myself in the situation to trade long-term and short-term, and it doesn't impact my household, all right? AKA my wife gives me permission to do so, all right? So last week I made over $1,000, and here's how I did it. Traded options, and I traded shares at the same time. The best options for me that helped me grow my $1,000 last week, believe it or not, Nike. And here's my take. Nike's dropping bad, right? They got a new CEO to come in to help them try to get it back up. The products was crappy. I bought me some Nike gear about 3 months ago, and the Nike check fell straight off. So why am I even investing into Nike? I'm a former coach, former athlete. I know Nike still reigns supreme. So I bought 4 calls of Nike shares. And in 3 days, that 4 calls ran up to $396 while the stock was dropping. I ain't know where that came from. So I cashed out and straight to my account. The next call that I did to help me raise my capital, I'm going to pull it up right now. I got you. Boom, boom. 2 apps that I used to invest are Fidelity. I like because it's safe. And all the good investors tell me to use Fidelity. If there's another one you guys know about, please let your boy know, because I just want to make sure I'm doing it on the elite level, right? There's two platforms that I use, and if you want to know that platform, hit me up in the chat or give me a like. Or, I'm not going to do no masterclass right now, but I want to create a group or a club where we're just helping each other grow, because we're in this thing together, all right? Two stocks that I used last week to help me grow. One is called Sunrun, right? Sunrun is, I'm gonna tell you right now, I know that. I think Sunrun is something like solar, right? But I've noticed on one of the apps I have that it had a unique new price change. And what I do is, after I do that, I do my research. So many kids, so many students I have, they tell me to, hold on one second. I use Sunrun. Sunrun, I grew 100 with my position. My position, I grew 96.50 in one day. $96.50. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna sell that Monday, all right? Because I'm gonna position myself in other positions, right? We'll save that for another video. If you want to know how I buy and sell, what's my strategy, where do I get my research, my analysis? Because this is not just me guessing. These are all quality, educated research that got me to this position, all right? So $96 yesterday alone, boom. I'll pull up my Nike in a second to tell you my exact number. I have Sunrun, I told you that one. The another one is Ouster. It's low stock, it's almost a penny stock. It's at $13.33, but I made $50 yesterday. So to total, that's about $150 with just those two shares. And I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna trade them things on Monday as well, right? But with that, I made $150 in one day by trading two stocks. I have no idea what they are, but I had to do my research to make sure that was a legitimate buy, all right? And that's what everybody else is doing. If you wanna earn income, passive income, well, it's not really passive because you're actually doing your research, but you gotta know where to go. Knowledge is wealth. I'm constantly listening, paying attention. I'm on YouTube University, y'all. Learning from others, listening to the news every single day, so I know what I'm gonna get, right? So far year to date, 150 on those two shares alone, and those are not even the big boys. I got my shares of Nvidia, because you already know for the future, sorry, wait for the future, we still on the past. Let me pull up my Nike. All right, so the app that I use for my options, I use Webull. I love me some Webull, y'all. Webull is simple for me, and I get to see how exactly my shares and my stocks have done and how they did. I'm pulling my options, boom, 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 boom. Where's my Nike? Okay, let me hold on one second. I thought it would be easier. Then I'm looking at it. I get my history. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So my Nike shares. I sold Nike and make $396 in options. I had 3 shares. So that's now $450. Oh, how did I get more? I had over $900 in Nvidia. And I'm keeping those options. I'm running that thing until the expiration date, because it's projected that Nvidia might hit 200 very soon. And it might have a long-term projection. And we've seen shares to go up to about 1,000 to 1,700, aka Broadcom. So tomorrow, a couple things. If you ain't get Nvidia yet, I'm gonna get me more shares of Nvidia, because I know for a fact down the line, if I would have held on to my shares of AMD, I would have been at six figures just on investments. See, they don't tell us this stuff. So tomorrow, look out for Broadcom and look out for more Nvidia. Here's what Nvidia. Nancy Pelosi just bought 10,000 shares of Nvidia in June 24th, and she's holding on to them things. She bought options. Something's about to tick really high with NVIDIA, and you better hop on the wave, ride the wave. And Broadcom, they got a 10-1 split, so they're going to divide their $1,700 a share stock times 10, divided by 10. So that's going to be $170 per stock. So you and I can get in now. So if I were you, what I'm going to do, I'm going to load up on my options. I'm going to buy some long-term shares because I want that to go up as well. And as you notice, I love my tech stock because that's what I understand. So if you're an entry-level trader, go to things you love, right? Do your research on the companies you love. Like my son plays a lot of Roblox. And he does a lot of Roblox points and bucks. And I said, instead of you just giving them money, why don't you buy the company and you have ownership of that company too? So they're making money and you're making money off those shares. So that's tomorrow. NVIDIA, Broadcom. All right, hey, I'm not giving you no more of these videos unless you tell me you like it. Give your boy a comment. I want to know your journey. But if you got at least, I say 1,000. 1,000 is comfortable to really see profit in the market, right? But it can't be your mortgage money. It can't be your rent money. Make sure this is a comfortable 1,000 you have without saying, oh, that's it. Yeah. And if you got that, we could be on a positive path to create that long-term financial freedom. That's the goal. If it ain't the goal, I don't know which way we going. All right? So, like before I leave, little bonus tip. 2 popular stocks to look out for during these 2024 Olympics. Comcast, because when you're streaming, when you're watching those live feeds and those replays, guess what you're watching it on? NBC, Comcast, okay? And then Nike. Almost every country that's going to win, that's going to get on that podium, will be wearing Nike. LeBron James wears Nike. The USA wears Nike. All right? The Olympic figure skating, Nike. So Nike, Comcast. I'm a short-term trade those things and watch it make me money like Nike did when nobody thought it could. Hey, I'm Coach O. Trade. Be the best version of yourself and put yourself in position that no one ever thought you can be. Let's get it.